This is example number 6. Draw the front view, top view and left side view of the given figure. So in this question it's already mentioned in the question itself that we have to draw the left hand side view. So this will mean that this is going to be left side view and this is the front view. Also the arrow is given, but it may so happen that it will, if he will mention in the question that we have to draw the left side view, sometimes he may not give the arrowhead also. So for that time you have to observe. So in the front view this shape will appear, and in the left hand side view there will be two rectangles. Here you observe the curved portion, but it will appear as a rectangle in the left hand side view. You will see and there will be two rectangles in the top view. I am telling you that there will be two rectangles in the top view because as you are observing one curved portion here which is in the form of a semicircle, but when I view this from above it will appear to me as a rectangle only. This is the most important point from this question we have to make out, and I have taken this question for this purpose only. And if you understand this concept, I am sure that you will be able to solve each and every question from the orthographic projections topic in your exam. So see here one more time, this is a curved portion here, but when I view this from the top it will appear to me as a rectangle itself. So we'll see what will appear in the front view, top view and side view one more time. So I have painted the front view in red color as you can see here, and this is the top view. These two portions will appear in the top view, this rectangular box and the dome shape, which is very important. I explained you earlier also. This dome shape above, which is in the semicircular type, will appear in the front view and side view also. So here you see that in the left hand side view also I am painting this with the blue color. So this dome portion above is common to both front view, the top view and also the left hand side view. And also in the left hand side view some portion will be appearing as a rectangle here. So that is why I am drawing one line here just to differentiate you. And now I will paint this with the blue color once again. You see, this portion will appear in the left hand side view. So this is a common portion. The dome portion will be common to the top view as well as the left hand side view of this figure. So I will draw one arrow here also because it is visible from top view and side view. Now we will see how to draw this in the drawing sheet.
We will start with the front view first, and the line, this bottom line is 60 mm, and here you can see the height as 80 mm. Sorry, 40 mm. Here the height is 20. And now here the arc is 10 mm arc. So now what I will do is I will just draw the light line and then I will mark the center for taking the center point. So with using this compass we can easily draw this arc of radius 10 mm. See that this completes our arc. Then you have to take this line until this gets aligned with the, this is somewhat trial and error, until it touches it, then you can erase whatever the left portion is there. So this completes your front view. Now for the top view, I will take the projections first. The center line is also important here, and this ending line. This is your XY line. This is your front view, and we will now get the top view. As I have shown you in the top view, there is only rectangles which will be visible. So this is your line, and the width of total width is 40, as we can see in the top view. So your top view is rather very simple. You need to just draw two rectangles, one rectangle and two rectangles. This rectangle is appearing because of this curved shape, and when you are viewing from this top view, this curved portion will appear as a rectangle. So this completes our top view also. Now for the left hand side view, which will be drawn on the right hand side, I will draw first the meter line. So this is our meter line at 45 degree. See that I am doing this with 2H pencil once again. Now we have taken our projection lines from the front view also. Also you have to take projections from this end of this arc, because there will be one more rectangle which will be visible from this side. And now we can just darken this portion, this whole rectangle, to get our left hand side view with the H pencil. This completes our left hand side view, which is on the right hand side of this front view. But observe that there is a hollow portion in here, because if you are viewing from this side, this will not be visible, but this is a cut portion. It is there is no material in here. For this reason, to indicate this, we will take dashed lines here. And as for the dimensioning is concerned, I'll give some dimensions to it. First, the baseline of the front view, which is 60 mm, and we have drawn this line also, so better to take this line in the dimensioning. And this is 40, and this side is 20, and the width of top view is very important, which is not mentioned in the front view, and we cannot mention it also in the front view. Now this is your again 40, and as for this arc is concerned, we need to show one arrow in here. This is R10, which means the radius 10 mm. And I hope we have taken all the dimensions: 20, 40, 60, 10, 10. So our exercise number 6 is completed. Thank you.